I got.
What's going on?
How easy was that quiz?
Yeah, it's pretty tough going, wasn't it?
First of all, the lady in red wouldn't tell you the story because she was too embarrassed.
Correct.
So you were obviously, telling the truth. And then the prosthetic guy, actually, we heard his knee, his leg when he hit it. He knocked on it. He knocked on it. He was, are you ready, buddies? He's telling the truth. So it wasn't hard for arse name to guess the answer.
Go, Ken.
I actually couldn't. Why is his name? Why is she?
Your name.
Why is that?
So that he can turn around to any girl and say, "I have your name tattooed on my arse."
Whoa.
And he has to look the words "your" and "name." You get the point.
Do you show your bum to him?
No, he's got a fiance now beside him. That
oh, sorry, guys.
That's all I was.
You wouldn't fit that on your arse. Sorry. You just get.
I got. Or just Anne.
Yeah.
Or Una. It would be a very small name.
Oh, and one more thing. Sorry, I know we're in a hurry. But to the people who were outside, I came in and the paparazzi were outside.
For Gary. For you and Gary.
For Gary, right? And I walked in and they were like, oh, there's Jason. I suppose. And they went, here, we get a picture, my grand. And then the woman come and went, here, will you tell Gary Barlow that we've been out here for an hour and a half and he's a 12-year-old bursting for the toilet. Will you tell him to come out and say hello? But I think he did. I think he actually did go back out.
I know he did. He went out and said hello to all the fans outside. It was a really nice, gentlemanly thing to do.
Yeah, he did. Fair play to him.
Which was very decent.
So that girl was all right.
I want to talk to you about the Royal Variety performance, which you performed at quite recently. It's a big thing to do in the UK. It's congratulations, nerve-wracking, I suppose.
Yeah, it is. It's the hardest gig you'll ever do. Yeah, because when they say, my lords, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, they mean it. There's no, in other words, this is full of knackers and tramps here, right? I mean, that's a Howie audience does here. But that tickets and free stuff. Just go, it's deadly. Give me more free stuff, right?
It's true.
Like, you don't get in the Royal Variety Show, you know? You win Jesus. Oh, really? So they really are lords and ladies.
Because you had been there before, hadn't you?
I've done it before, yeah. I did it years ago. And it was a disaster when I did it years ago. Oh, because I went on after Meatloaf. Oh, right? Yeah. And Meatloaf was like huge production. Yeah. And it was like, and it was like, and at the end there was actual fireworks. And the place went, well, and the Queen was there, and she was even going, and she was even going, I love this fella, woo! And then the curtains closed, and they went, ladies and gentlemen, Jason Byrne. And I just walked out, I could hear my own footsteps. They didn't have a clue who I was. They were flicking through the program going, who the bloody hell is this? And in the program, it shows you the order of the acts. And on after me was the reunion to take that.
Oh, no.
So they could see me going, get out of the way. Let's take that next. Oh, it died of me too. It was unbelievable.
I'd say.
Yeah. But the second...
The more recent venture.
The more recent venture was brilliant. Yeah. Because I knew how to tackle it.
Yeah.
So I thought that... I asked the people that run it, I says, I do this opening thing in my act where I come out like Miley Cyrus
on
a wrecking ball. Yeah. And there it is. So I said, can I do that as the opening of the Royal Variety Show? And they were like, really? I went, yeah, I just want to swing out and I says, is that okay? And they went, yeah, we'll try our best. And I said, so is it okay for me to arrive with Prince, Charles and Camilla in the underpants of my vest, right? And they went, yeah, they'll be fine. So we did the rehearsals the day before. So we did the rehearsal. You have to do the full rehearsal, the full dress. And I come out, and I'm in my vest and my pants. And we did the rehearsal, and you have to do the whole routine. There's no audience. Did all that. And then afterwards, the woman who runs it, Fiona, at my TV, she went, yes, she went, very good, very, very funny. I went, was it okay? She went, yes, it was fine, it was okay, but there was a little bit of a problem. We could just see your knob sticking out of your chest. That was just looking at it. That could be a problem on the night. So what did they do? They gave me flesh-coloured pants, and then they gave me another pair of pants, and that's what I went out on. But what you'll see on Monday night is that it's worse. Now, my fella is not looking out anymore. It looks like I've got a boa constrictor in there. It really does, right? And my opening gag of the night was, oh my God, it's very cold in here, isn't it? And there was friends of mine in the audience, and they went, "We watched you come out," and we thought, "No, it wasn't very cold at all."
How did the rest of the performance go then? Was the Queen into it? Was she?
Well,
the Queen wasn't there, of course.
The Queen doesn't go at
the Princess go to those things, but
because she's very old now.
I see you brought your own bit of.
Yeah, I've got a bit of explanation here. So what I did was. I did that was great, and then I do all these different windows, right? And I started out, this is so Irish. I had this, I said, you know, because like I used to do this thing, I say, you know, when we were kids, we used to play outside.
Yeah.
Because kids now don't go anywhere.
Yeah, and safety issue.
Yeah, they just stay in and they just go, send. Like, that's what they do.
That is brilliant.
So I said,
that's so true.
When I was a kid, I remember playing at the back garden with my sister, right?
I know what you're talking about. Go on, sorry.
I used to play in the back garden with my sister. And we used to get bored. So, you know, I punched her in the face because I was bored. Just for entertainment, you know. And I thought my mum would come out. But you remember years ago, our maths were proper maths. I mean, all the maths here are proper maths. They're well done. And everybody at home are proper maths. But you're not black belt maths. You know what I mean? Because our maths were full of shopping and the dad never helped. They were just like wrecked all the time. And makeup was just half on. And they had those weird stubby toes. And if you said, "Are you depressed?" "Depressed? I'm wrecked," right? So I was like, so we played at the backyard with my little sister, and I remember seeing this, and I did this on the Royal Variety Show.
Yeah.
I said, "You're in the backyard, you punch your sister, and your mom wouldn't have time to come out because she'd be like looking after your brothers and sisters. So all you'd see from the kitchen window is that it's just." So you punch your little sister in the face, and your mom next to it would just go.
Do that punch again. Do the punch. The sound effects are great. Yeah. So you're playing away, do it again.
The punch is the punch is the best. Punch is years of training. Years of training the punches. So the punch is. But you remember that? Actually, I just remembered it. Do you remember when do you remember if somebody would knock at the house and your mom wouldn't answer?
Yeah.
So she just goes. Your mom go, "Don't tell him, don't tell him." But the rest of the family goes, "Who is it? Who's there? Don't let them in, don't let them in." It's the best sign. I did that. And you'll see it on the Royal Variety Show, I did it. And
Did they get it?
Yeah, the whole hall got it. They went, "Oh yes, I've seen that with poor people." Yes, poor people do that. Very good, yeah.
Oh, God.
But what I did is I continued the windows, and I did another window, and I said, you know, when I do another window saying, you know, like when you're a red Indian and you're playing with your sister, you punch her, and there's a teepee involved.
Yeah.
And then I do another thing going, you know, when you're in Italy and you punch her, there's an Italian sister in the face. And then I put my hand through an Italian window, and I go like this, and that's what I do. But the last one, and I went, do you know when you're in Buckingham Palace? And I picked up the red curtain, and all of them just started clapping. And Charles was actually holding up to Camilla, trying not to cry.
That's great.
And I held up the red curtain, and I said, you know when you punch your little brother in the face in Buckingham Palace? And he went, yeah. And I went, and your mother, and I held up the velvet thing, and I had a white glove on my hands. And I just put her hand through this, and she just went like this.
They loved it.
They're really nice.
Brilliant.